computer, I guess.
Okay, well, good morning, Marisela. Thank you for returning. I know we had a brief session last week just so we can get to know you a little bit more. I know last week you had briefly mentioned that you were going through some minor life transitions. You were in between, whether or not you should take a new position, which is exciting. And you also had mentioned some childcare issues that were causing you some anxiety and distress. Did you want to talk a little bit more about that today?
Yeah. So since the last time that we spoke, I decided to take the position, but it's just been like a lot on me because something that most people think would be like a good opportunity and that it would be good for my career, that this place wants to hire me, has just led like a big stress. It's been a big stress because I don't know, one, I don't know if it's the right position for my career, and I think I've just been going over and over that a lot in my head about whether this is the right decision and whether this is going to be the right career choice for my long term. And then on top of that, it's just a really hard time because I have my child, and just trying to figure out who's going to watch her, who's going to give her the best care, because she does have special needs. And so I just trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, I just don't know what to do lately.
Well, those are definitely, valid things to be worried about. But congratulations on accepting the position. I know last week you were unsure if you were going to do that. What about taking this new position is making you, so anxious and not reassuring that, you're making the right decision?
I'm just so it's not what I think when I thought about my career after I got my master's, I thought about a certain level of position. This one is not completely at that level that I want to be in. And then also just the timing of it all. Like I have my baby, she has autism, and she requires a lot of my personal care and a lot of my personal thank you. I'm so like flustered. Attention. And right now she's also in summer school, and there's also all these things that I'm trying to coordinate for her. And so now that, even though it's like, it's almost like I'm being pulled in different directions, like, is this the right job for me? And also, is this going to be, and this is like what I want to do long term, but also it's pulling me away from like the two main roles in my life, my career and being a mom. And I just worry that she's not going to get like, people are not going to do things right with her. I guess I'm like scared that.
Right. So from my understanding,
Oh,
that this position, may or may not be what exactly you're looking for in terms of like level of what you can do with your degree, which is amazing. Congratulations on, your upcoming graduation. All your hard work is definitely paying off.
thank you.
In terms of, your daughter and her health care, have you discussed this with your husband, your worries? And
Yeah, I think that's one of the things, is just letting go of control. I'm used to being the one that has it all, that takes care of everything and all her appointments. And I've had I think an incident before where I've sent him to a doctor's appointment and I didn't have like my answers. He's so vague with his communication, and I sometimes I feel like I want to be in control of all of it. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm like so hesitant, because I feel like I'm not going to know what's going on, and that kind of scares me to not know what's going on with her. But I have talked to him about it, and he wants to take on more of a role, and I think he'll be able to. It's just hard to know whether whether he can.
whether he'll be successful in doing it, whether you're able to let go of that, some of that control, and
Yeah,
let your
I think
husband
that's
take it
probably
on.
that's probably the big thing, is taking on, letting go of some of the control, because I've had it for so long, and I know that everything that I've done has been beneficial to her.
Hmm.
So it's hard to take like a step back.
Yeah, and that's, completely understandable. It sounds like, as a mom, as a student, you play multiple roles throughout your day. And, to kind of not lose some of those roles, but to kind of take a step back and let someone else take the reins, in terms of your daughter and her childcare. That could be quite frightening.
Yeah, exactly. That's I think that's what it is, and it's just all so many decisions at once, and
Right.
also a little bit before I thought I was going to have to make them. I kind of had this timeline in my head where I was like, I'll graduate, I'll start interviewing for jobs. She'll be in, her new school year by then. I didn't expect to have this opportunity, which is a good opportunity to come about. To early. So it kind of just was like a little bit earlier than I thought. And so it kind of flustered me a little bit too. And so I was talking to everybody, talking to my friends' ears off. I think sometimes with my career, I'm so focused on getting everything right that sometimes I overthink whether it's going to be a good position. I've talked to friends and and mentors, and they've said that this will be a good starting point. So that's why I decided to take the position. But now I'm just just trying to plan out my life with the baby, or the one, my toddler. I call her my baby. Uh,
Well, she'll always be your baby.
yeah,
So it sounds like you're still a little bit overwhelmed with
yeah,
everything.
yeah. It's exactly. I think that's what it is. I'm just a little bit overwhelmed. I'm trying to take it day by day, and just trying to balance life. She's not my only child. I have an older child as well, and she's doing her own journey as well. So just trying to take it day by day and balance everybody and all my roles with everybody. And it's sometimes a little hard. It's like it's overwhelming. Like I just
Yeah.
down sometimes.
Especially, when you first have these thoughts of, your anxiety and how you're going to balance everything, these thoughts of worries, they could just be thoughts. If we continue our sessions, which I hope we will, and I hope you come back next week, I can definitely introduce you some methods that I think would be beneficial to you. One in particular, or few actually, would be cognitive behavioral therapy, just kind of, taking a step back from your initial thoughts, and we can, kind of digest scenarios that you've experienced over the week and kind of come up with ways of how you could have thought about them differently, how, these situations could have gone differently had you reacted differently. And then also, just kind of mindfulness exercises where you can kind of take, 10 to 15 minutes a day or even 5 minutes a day to give yourself, some time to kind of black out everything going on around you and just kind of close your eyes and relax and separate, your thoughts from your emotions. I kind of feel like that would also be a beneficial exercise for you as well to process everything that's going on.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely think so. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, that mindfulness sounds like definitely something I'd be interested in, because I really would need to. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I just need to sit and like, not think of everything and just focus for a little bit and relax, like you said, because yeah, I overthink everything sometimes. I'm really just really, and I really worry myself out. And you're right. I think a lot of my thoughts are, yeah, I'd really be interested in continue on it, and doing everything you said.
Well,
Well,
I mean, I really think you might like that one only because, it sounds like your life is really jam packed with, 10 different things at once. And, this exercise will allow you um, the time to just take a step back and give yourself, 5 to 10 minutes. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be, while you're at home and you lock yourself out. You can do mindfulness exercises in the car, you can do them just in a quiet space, you can do them outside at a park or while you're walking, any space that you feel comfortable and you're okay with the noise level, and we can kind of practice that in different situations just so we can kind of get you ready for them.
yeah, really, I think that would be really good. I think I like being outdoors, so being able to just escape everything and do it while I'm walking outside would be. I would love to be able to learn how to do that. Yeah, I think I'd be interested in that.
Well, yeah, we can definitely practice that next week if you'd like.
Yes.
um and I guess that's it for today. We can check in again next week, same time.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Marisela. Have a good week.